Kyla. Ate Kyla, ano po ba yung kwento ng next episode?
Yung next episode, sinulat ko siya thinking about the people who are moving somewhere else, on the other side of the world. And then, naisip ko, like, what if ako yung aalis? Like, what if I have to move somewhere else? The range, parang, I just wrote down everything na parang, the range of emotions that someone might feel when you have to leave, your friends, your career, the things that you've parang lived your whole life. What does it feel like if, parang nilagay ko lang yung sarili ko dun sa sapatos ng someone if you have to leave. Ganon. And then parang it's the excitement of having to experience new things, and opportunities, and parang rediscovering, self-discovery, na parang even when I'm
Embracing your journey.
na even after, I don't wanna say my age, pero sa age ko na to, parang I can't truly say I know what I want. Diba? Ganon. Parang sinasabi niya na parang you're open to learning new things and exploring, and you're open to relearn and learn and relearn. You know, if you
And that's the part that makes life exciting. Di ba? Yung uncertainty of things. And then it's beautifully created into a song by Kyla. In-encourage ko siya actually to write another song. Di ba?
Yes.
Kasi we did the song together na, also in this album, yung Back to Place. And then sabi ko, Nani, sulat ka pa. And then, ang galing niya, she wrote it by herself. So, wow.
Natagal na kasi hindi nagsusulat. So parang I'm so thankful kay Jonathan talaga na he's really the right person talaga to be with, like, while doing this whole entire album. Kasi talaga he pushed me talaga. I didn't want to write anymore. I was so discouraged. Talaga, di ba, Jo, sabi ko, ayaw na magsulat. First, sige, isulat mo lang whatever you feel. Sabi, okay, so what if? Ganyan. And then I wanted the song to sound parang looking forward to something great and new. Ganyan. And I wanted to sound light and hopeful. So, yan, meron new episode.
Yes.
And I think marami ang makaka-relate din dito kasi it sounds so positive, but then again, there were lyrics na, you know, when you're feeling overwhelmed, parang ang daming din yung pinagdaraanan, and kailangan nila ng inspiration, kailangan nila ng motivation like this song. So, thank you for writing this. Thank you for
And
for
we'd
pushing
like to
her to
acknowledge,
write.
syempre, the song next episode is arranged by Kiko.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay.
Mixed and mastered by Gab. And then produced by yours truly.
Yay.
The best producer the world has ever had.
Mr. Music.
My favorite, the best R&B singer.
Okay, now let's go to the next track. Are we ready? Okay, so this next track, we're gonna listen to first. Oh no, we're gonna talk about it first. Para, you can frame, our mindset before we listen to this. So this next track is called Stand Up. Okay, so let's hear from the composers ng Stand Up. We have, aside from Sir Jonathan Manalo, Jeremy Glenoga, Sir Rock Santos, and Kimo.
Hello.
Yes, can you tell us about Stand Up? Can you please stand up first of all?
Ito po, naka-stand up na po ako.
Ano ba inspirasyon mo dito, Kimo?
So yun, sinulat namin siya na with this in mind na kung meron ka mang pinagdadaanan in life, kung ano mang status mo sa buhay, all you need to do is be yourself, express yourself. Dahil yun nga, may nabasa ako na, tulad ko, lagi ko sinishare to na to inspire is the greatest human act. So, as singers, as songwriters, yun lang yung maliit na bagay na pwede natin gawin to share our story sa maraming tao. And yung song na yun, siguro yun yung magiging instrument to share our stories sa maraming tao, and si Ate Kyla, yung instrument na yun. And that's Stand Up for you.
Thank you, Kimo. Okay, so maybe we can also hear from Sir Rox.
Si Rox may second song. Pero Rock, sige. Pero naaalala mo ba yung session natin when we were together?
Hindi ako, naalala ko lang na sobrang saya namin yung ginagawa. Kasi tawag dito, syempre, kay Kyla yun. So sabi, sobrang kong dream na makasulat ng song for Kyla. So sabi ko, okay na okay. Naalala ko, nag-enjoy lang kami ginagawa.
At hindi lang
Super.
isa, di ba?
Correct. So sobrang blessed ako kasi maririnig nila yun. So, ayan. Basta ang naalala ko lang sobrang akong saya. And the song is very inspiring. So, ayan. Thank you.
I'd like to add, kasi when we were recording this, nung after namin ma-record, this sounds like an album opener. So pag napakinggan nyo, kasi the energy sobrang up there, tapos inspiring, and it sets the tone na Kyla is the best R&B singer we have in the Philippines. So, and siguro parang some side trivia lang to note. I think lalo na sa amin na parehong fan ni Mariah at fan ng R&B. Alam niyo po ba na this is Kyla's first album in 7 years. And si Mariah, kaka-release lang din ng album niya. In 7 years. So sabi ko, wow. Sabi ko, Queen things, di ba? So,
Ano ba kami ng initials ni Mariah? MCA.
yes. So, ayan, excited kayo na for you to listen for the first time. Stand up.
Yes, here it is. Let's play Stand Up.
Ito ang nanawa ka sa lahat ng
It's rap singing, no? Yung ganun kabilis. Grabe. Tsaka, Filipino English. And parang first time ko marinig mag-curse. Siya na Kyla. Nagulat ka. Actually, parang napansin ko lahat tayo dun nag-react, no? Wait, tama ba yung narinig ko? Care to react to this, Ate Kyla?
Actually, before nila sinulat yung song na to, sabi ko, alam mo, kailangan ko ng song na pang-open ng show. Tapos parang after 2 days ba, okay, kinagabihan, meron agad. Ganun yung nakabilis sinulat tong kanta na to. Grabe, di ba?
Tsaka tinanong ko si Kyla, sabi ko, Kyla, okay lang na mag-curse ka? Yes, okay.
Oo, okay lang. Gusto kong gawin yan. Kasi di ba, dahil hindi natin siya magawa sa totoong buhay, sa kanta na lang kunyari, as someone who, wala lang.
Alright, thank you very much. And now let's move on to our next track. Now this is called Litong Lito. So of course, when confusion hits and the hearts feel torn, we often say Litong Lito, just like this next track. So how was this written? Alamin natin yan. So Litong Lito was composed by Ms. Cynthia Roque and Edlia Villena Osorio. And Cynthia here!
Hello, napaka-supportive ni Rox at ni Jonathan. Kasi I'm really not a songwriter. But I have one with Ice also. So, just to give you a background, I work in the talent management. Actually, I handle Kyla and all other singers. I used to work with Star Music. Actually, when I was working in Star Music, doon ako nagkaroon ng awakening na pwede pala ako magsulat. See, I write poems when I was young. And then Jonathan and Rox, they gave me more inspiration to write songs. I honestly can create melodies. So usually when I write, I just write the lyrics and then I partner with someone who can write the melody for me. So I have songs before with Jonathan, na gumawa ng melody.
Yes, yes.
With Rox also. So, and then now, I partnered with Ria Villena Osorio for the melody of the song. So, yun. And Nani, thank you for including this sa album, Jonathan. So, sobrang happy ko kasi napakagaling mo kumanta. Okay, the story behind the song, pag nasusulat kasi ako ng kanta, hindi ako naglalalim-laliman talaga. Usually, my inspiration is kung ano yung state of heart ko, state of mind ko. So, as the title connotes, litong-lito. This was the time before when I was broken-hearted. Marami naman nakakasulat talaga ng kanta pag broken-hearted. And yung mind mo at saka yung heart mo, hindi nag-iisa. Your mind is saying you have to let go of this person, is no longer good for you. But yung heart mo yung matigas ang ulo eh. So yun yung pagtatalo ng heart and mind mo. So there's a lyrics in the song when you hear it later na parang gusto mo na siya palayain, pero yung heart mo wants to keep him pa. So yun. That's what the song is all about. And then, when I called Rhea, sabi ko lang sa kanya, gusto ko na mabilis na beat dun sa song. Na gusto ko medyo young yung tunog niya, para hindi naman siya yung heartbreak song na talagang sobrang sakit. And then now, nung inareglo pa ni na Jonathan na sobrang R&B na yung dating, ganda. Yan lang. Ako nagandahan ako. Sana magandahan din kayo dun sa song. Yun. That's it.
Thank you, Miss Sims! Thank you very much! Parang nakuha na natin yung buong gist nung kanta. Anything to add, Ate Kyla? May gusto ba kayong i-share about Litong-Lito?
Noong una ko narinig yung master mix, tinext ko kagad si Ate Cynthia. Sabi ko, ang ganda ng Litong-Lito. Ang ganda niya. I'm sure maraming makaka-gets nito pagka... kasi mga Pilipino, mga syunga-syunga din tayo, di ba? So, ako, isa na ako doon. Tapos, ayun, so wala na. Ang ganda ng kanta. Sobra.
So far, yung first two songs na napakinggan natin, inspiring, uplifting, ito ba, masasaktan ba kami dito? Huhugot ba kami
Malilito.
dito? Malilito kami dito. Alright, let's play it. Litong-Lito.
Reminiscent of 2000s R&B. Let's listen.
Ooh, good jacket. Yan po ang title ng ating next song. So, can we get the story behind this song and how it came to be? Ang composers po nito ay sina Sir Rock Santos and Sabine Serrado.
Yeah. Actually, yung Bring Your Jacket, kinausap ko si Sam. Sabi ko, Sam, gawa tayo ng song kay Nani. Kasi, yun nga, paulit-ulit ako. Din po talaga makasulat ng song kay Nani. So sabi ko, i-collaborate natin yung lyrics. Mag-conceptualize tayo kung ano yung magandang topic. So sabi ko, tapos nag-usap kami ni Sam. So, pero, trivia lang, yung Bring Your Jacket kasi hindi yan yung totoong title. Yung totoong title kasi nga is I'm So In Love With You. Pero during the recording kasi ni Nani at ni Jonathan, may lyrics kasi doon, parang napansin ni Nani or ni John yung Bring Your Jacket. Sabi niya, bakit hindi na lang gawin natin na Bring Your Jacket yung title para mas, alam mo yun, para mas hip or Gen Z, parang something like that. So ayun, kaya naging Bring Your Jacket siya. So sa baka meron kang gusto i-add sa song, about the song?
First, when it came to Bring Your Jacket, a fun trivia is I think when I brought it up to Sir Rox, it was like really slow, like acoustic guitar na pang folk-ish. So it's cool to see how, all the musical minds that were part of this really made it turn to like pop R&B, really fitting, the queen R&B herself. And originally when we were coming up with the concept, yung Bring Your Jacket, it was more of like all the ways you can say I love you without having to say I love you. Like for example, if it's a mga couples like, oh, bring your jacket kasi baka malamig ka or drive safe, take care. So it's a really wonderful opportunity. I'm so grateful.
Love language.
Pag pinakinggan niyo to, Bring Your Jacket, lalamigin kayo.
Yeah.
Sa boses ni Kyla.
Tsaka gusto ko rin pasalamatan, i-acknowledge yung arranger ko dyan, si Tio. Sobrang ganda na yung pagkaka-arrange niya. Siyempre, produced by the one and only Sir Jonathan Manalo and sung by R&B Queen Kyla. Ayan. So, sobra akong excited at sobra akong natutuwa sa outcome ng song niya.
Alright, anything to add about the song? Bring Your Jacket? I think we're good.
Let's listen to it.
Okay, let's
Winter
listen.
Feels.
Okay, featuring Aces. So this was composed by Sir Jonathan Manala and Sir Kix. And yung rap, of course, ay by Aces. Okay, so let's talk about this song.
Ito, kasi nag-uusap kami ni Nani nung ginagawa namin yung album. Halfway through the production of the album and writing the songs. And then, tinatawagan ko si Jeff Badillo. So, nire-record namin yung other song, Back to Bliss yata. Tapos, sabi ni Nani, parang she's talking about yung mga fear, yung usual na mga fears as artist, ganyan. And then, napag-usapan lang din yung many things about life. And then, sabi ni Jeff, kaya mo yan. Sabi mo na, kaya mo yan. E di nag-joke kami. Sabi ko, kung kung kaya ko yan,
Kung
kaya mo
kaya mo
yan,
yan,
kaya
kaya
natin
ko yan.
lahat. Sabi ko, ay, Nani, parang gawa kaya ng kanta na kaya ko yan. Sabi ko, or tapos i-clear, ano na lang natin, kaya ko yan. Parang sabihin ko, kaya ko yan. Ganyan. So, parang naging joke na lang namin. And then, I wrote some parts of it, unfinished, and then, pinadala ko na kay Kiko. Sabi ko kay Kiko, we have this idea. Then sinabi ko na kay Kiko, yung kaya ko yan. Can you finish the song and let's collab the song for Kyla. And then ayun na nga.
Naalala ko yung joke. Kung Kyla mo, Kyla ko. Kyla natin lahat.
So, Kyla nating lahat. So, and Kaya Ko Yan is actually one of the singles of this album and we're very happy sa naging outcome para sa Kyla nating lahat.
And so John, yung rapper naman na si Aces, paano naman siya naipasok dito sa track?
Kasi syempre in the tradition of R&B, di ba lagi naman may rapper feature. So nag-usap din kami ni Kiko, may artist si Kiko, si Aces. Sabi ko, Kiko, lagyan natin ng rap feature para full on R&B talaga through and through. And ayun, I'm just so proud of this track. Katulad ng iba, pero this one siguro extra special, I think. I love this song. Because this is Kyla ko yan.
Okay, let's play it. Kaya ko yan.
Kung kaya mo ay di ko kayang mag-iisa sa
yung message is kung hindi na sila, hindi baka kung totoo bang hindi na kayo, baka pwede naman tayo, parang gano'n. So, ayun nga, in short, abangers. Pero musically, I just wanna recreate the 90s / 2000 vibes pa rin. Siyempre, doon tayo lumaki sa R&B na yun eh. That pure and...
Best era for R&B.
Yes, I agree. Yun. So, mararamdaman nyo na lang. Also, I co-wrote this song with Derek O. CJ Gernale. So, ayun. Thank you, Sir John, for producing this one so beautifully and so buttery. Buttery yung tawag
Like
ko.
butter, yes.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks, Sir Kicks. Okay, we're so excited to hear this buttery sound that we're talking about. Let's play. Totoo na.
Can you relate?
Grabe yun, sobrang abangers niya. Tayo naman. And another, sorry yung mga perspective ko pang TikTok talaga. Pwede rin na naman siya for TikTok. Yung mga kumari, mag-basketball teammates. Tapos alam mo yun, yung biglang magkakalapit yung mukha. Tapos, totoo naman. Oo. Ang dami pwedeng gawin ng mga Gen Z dito sa mga tracks. I love it. Okay, anything to add to that track, Ate Kyla?
Kasi lahat ng tracks in this album, parang paborito ko siya lahat. Wala talagang tapon. As in, no filler, all killer.
Yes.
Sabi ni Jonathan. Agree ako sa kanya.
And yung boses niya talaga, Ate Kyla, parang if I were to imagine what angels would sound like, it would be like this, diba? Grabe yung boses ni Ate Kyla. Okay, we have more tracks to listen to. Okay, the next one will be your collaboration with Mr. Nyoy Volante. Na kanina ay nandito po, sorry sa mga hindi po nakaabot sa kanya, pero hinabol niya po ang kanyang It's Showtime na work. Pero kanina po nandito siya to support. So this song is called Kahit Kayo Pa Rin. Okay, so paano po ba nabuo itong collaboration na ito?
Dito si Marlon, yung writer ng song.
Marlon, go
Hello,
ahead.
magandang araw. Yon, thank you.
Yes.
So, present ko tong song na to kay Nyoy. Naghanap kami ng kaduet niya. It took us a while, that's all I can say. And thank you, kumain si Carla. So, itong song na to, a lot of us sanay na sa mga kwento ng stories ng mga kanta na tungkol sa perspective, punto de vista ng niloko. Iniwan mo ako, pinagtaksilan niya ako, pinagpalit ako sa iba. So para maging fair, meron naman akong punto de vista ng nanloloko. Yun, from their perspective. Para fair kasi hindi din madali yun eh. masakit din, it pains them din. Kaya mabigat din sa kanila emotionally kung alam nila. So sana wala pong makarelate dito.
So, ang gandang segue from totoo na, no?
So that's how it started. Okay. So we want to know. You said it was a long process for you to find the right ka-collab ni Mr. Noy Volante for this song. So what made you think of Miss Kyla? Bakit si Miss Kyla ang napili niyo after so long?
Actually, si Miss Kyla ang pumayag. If you look doon sa lyrics later, magigets nyo bakit it would take someone as pretty as Miss Kyla to sing this one.
Mapangahas ito.
Hindi naman masyado. I was just being fair. Para sa side nila. Pero yeah, ano siya, real talk kasi. Real talk.
Okay.
Okay, so papunta na tayo din sa pa-soulful part na ng